Good morning, afternoon, everybody. Morning for me. I'm just waking up from a very intermittent sleep with baby because he wakes up so many times in the middle of the night. I wanted to go over with you guys some of my routine that I do daily, which literally never changes. So right when I wake up in the morning, I go to the bathroom, I weigh myself. I'll either do my hair, makeup, get dressed, whatever I end up doing. Sometimes I don't do any of that and I just stay in my PJs all day. Then I come down and I start getting my breakfast ready. Breakfast has never been a big thing for me. I used to skip breakfast as much as possible because it gave me cramps. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Breakfast just didn't go over well with me. I don't know what it was. But forcing myself to eat little tiny bits over time, we're talking about a year later, I can finally eat breakfast. So it's not so bad. And it also depends what the breakfast is. If the breakfast is like waffles and syrup and a glass of milk, I'm gonna have cramps for the remainder of the afternoon. If it's something that's a little bit less sugary, it's usually way better. So what I do, remember, we are trying to consume 2,400 calories in a day, which is not the easiest by all means for myself. John's already at 1,000 for the day. I am not. So I went on Amazon. He's in the living room and can hear me. I went on Amazon, I bought one of these beautiful little scales here. It's got the units so you can measure in grams, milliliters, fluid ounces, whatever you need to do. Anyways, I take one of the kids' bowls because these scales aren't meant for like heavy weights. So our normal glass bowls are way too heavy. So I put this on and I hit the 0 and it ends up going to 0. This is my cereal of choice every single day. I have approximately 50 grams of cereal in the morning. Sometimes a little more. I'm feeling a little hungry today, like extra hungry. About 2 months ago, I started to do this not all water diet, and I wouldn't even call it a diet because it's just literally a drink change. I used to drink chocolate milk, orange juice, strawberry milk, iced tea, pop. Oh my gosh, let's continue. I probably consumed about 1,000 calories minimum a day in just diet, like drinking stuff. John, husband, ended up deciding that he was going to go on this, let's see how long I can just drink water. He cut out so much sugar, it was ridiculous. And he's like, wow, this is really good. I'm starting to crave less sugar. So I decided to try it. So I did a couple of weeks with only just water. And I tell you, I went from 4 sugars in my tea to 2, and I could probably do 1.5, but I just like that little extra sugar in the morning. I have gone from eating chocolates and fast food. Fast food's another one. I don't really eat much of that anymore either. I think baby's waking up. I hear him on the monitor. Anyways, so Mueslex, really good. It is only, this is the English side now, it's 4 grams of protein per 3/4 of a cup, which is not a lot. If you learn how to read ingredients, the very first thing you want to avoid is if sugar is in the first 3. If sugar is in the first 3 listing, it goes in the number of concentration. So sugar isn't until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8, which means the added sugar in this is extremely minimal. Anyways, so I've weighed this at 52 grams. Then I take my milk. Okay. Alright, so I got 203. So all I do is I subtract the 52 grams from the 203 and I calculate that in my Samsung app, which I can't use because you're on my phone. Anyway, so that's all I do for the morning. So now that we got my cereal, and I'll remember 203 and 52, and I will calculate that. Again, small bowl, not a lot. I have a hard time eating a lot. Anyways, next thing, vitamins. I'm going to show you all the vitamins that I take. Now, keep in mind, I just had a baby. It's only 15 weeks after baby. I'm still on prenatal vitamins. I use the progressive ones because they seem to be very good ones. I only have a couple left. So the reason why, now I know you could go out and buy those little tracks that have morning, evening, blah, 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 but I don't really care. I went to the dollar store and bought one of these, and I just do this every day. It's kind of part of my habit too. So the next option we've got is vitamin D3. Ooh, I took an extra one. The vitamin D3 is really good because it's wintertime. We don't get a lot of sun. And if we do, it's very minimal. Then we've got green tea extract. This is a no-name brand, basically. Green tea is really good for weight loss. It helps you, so there's a few sources of different foods that allow you to literally let go of weight instead of your body holding on to it. Green tea is one of them. There's other things like licorice and cinnamon and hot pepper flakes, and you could go on. But anyways, so green tea extract. Sure, I could drink a green tea every day, but I don't feel like drinking a green tea every day. I allow myself 1 sugar drink a day, and it's my tea, which has 2 teaspoons of sugar, and that's it. The next one is ginger root. Ginger root is really good for an anti-inflammatory because I'm working out so much. This morning I literally had to take an Advil because my knee and my legs were so sore. Like, I could not even tolerate how much they hurt today. A lot of it is just because I did a squat where I was going down 10 seconds and then went up 10 seconds. That is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. John almost made me cry. He's laughing. Next one is the omega oils, fish oils. Yes, I do eat tuna almost every day, but the extra omega is really, really good. These things are horse pills, but they don't taste bad. So I got 1, 2, 3. So I have this many in here so far. Last one that I take is kept in my fridge. And it is a probiotic. So probiotics are really good for helping your digestive system, your immune system. If you've ever heard of taking probiotics with like medications and stuff, like antibiotics, because the antibiotics are going to kill some of your good bacteria, and your bacteria is really, really important with helping digest your food. So without forgetting an important source. Oh, Ryland's winding up. Oh, come here. Let me show you. Say hi! Yay! Those are my vitamins. I fill up 1 bottle of water as first thing when I wake up in the morning. There is 24 ounces in this one. I should be drinking at least 3 per day. He's like, I see your food. You can't eat my food. So I fill this up once a day, usually. I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. Anyway, so I fill up my water first thing in the morning, and I drink as much as I can all throughout the day, and I should be drinking 3 of these ones based on my body weight and the amount that I'm exercising. Keep in mind, I'm only exercising 1 hour per day, so it's not like an extreme amount, but it is more than the average person chance. So I'll end up taking all of these. I'll have my cereal, and that's my morning routine.